but I would like to kind of go in order. Thank my mom and dad for raising me right and teaching me how to treat people. And that was the most important lesson I probably ever learned in life, and I got that from them. And then I had the chance to grow and play for some great coaches in high school and college, and got to the NFL and played for Coach Noel, and I learned not only how to live and how to treat people, but how to play the game and ultimately how to coach the game. And then I got married in 1982, and my wife Lauren became my confidant and my counselor and my best friend, and I learned a lot from her, and she's been by my side now for 27 years, and I've been there through the ups and downs, and I definitely want to thank her and our family. It's tough in this business without the support of your family, and I've certainly had that. Then I got a chance to work for some other great coaches, and I learned a lot from each one of them. And just have to thank Marty Schottenheimer and Denny Green and Bill Walsh and guys who helped shape me. And then I got a chance to become a head coach 13 years ago. And Malcolm Glazer just gave me a tremendous opportunity. And I thank the Glazer family for letting me get started as a head coach, and the great time that I had in Tampa. And then 7 years ago, I had a chance to come here, and I'll never forget Jim calling me and saying what he wanted to do, and he said something that was very important to me. He said, here in Indianapolis, we don't have the tradition, we don't have 3 and 4 generations of Colts fans, and we have to connect with our community, and we have to turn our young people into Colts fans, and that's what I want to do by winning the right way. And that was very enticing to me. And right after that, I met with Bill, and we were in a little hotel down in Tampa, and we talked about 6 hours about philosophy and how you win, and it became very evident to me that this was the place to be. And came up here, and from day one, you think optimistically that this is going to be a great job, we're going to win, it's going to be a great place to live. And these 7 years have been better than I could have ever imagined because of the people that Jim Irsay has here, the way he's built the organization, and a lot of the people you see standing around here. The staff that we have, our equipment people, our trainers, our video people, our assistants, everybody that goes into making the Colts what they are, is so special. And I just have to thank every one of them. I wish I could go by name because they're all very special. And then you have to get a coaching staff. And our assistant coaches have been with me, many of them a long time. Some guys 13 years, which is not done very often in this business. And we've developed a bond, and it's been awesome to come to work every day and know that everybody's pulling the same way for the same goals and trying to win, but trying to win in the right way. And we've had a tremendous staff in place for the last 7 years. So I want to thank them. It's been very, very special. And the Lord it was a perfect storm. The Lord brought people with the same vision, some great players, some great leaders on the team, and allowed us to stay focused on the goal for 7 years. And that's why it was always fun to come to work, because we had everybody pulling in the same direction. And it's not often that you have that. I remember my first press conference standing up before you in 2002 and saying that our goal was to win consistently, win a Super Bowl or 2. But if that's all we did, it really wouldn't be that meaningful. That we needed to win in the right way. We needed to win with the right kind of players that would be role models that our young men and young women in this community could look up to and say, I want to be like him or him or him, and we wouldn't have to worry which player they picked, that they would be good role models, that our guys would connect with the community and give back, and that we would represent the city of Indianapolis, the state of Indiana, and the National Football League well. And I think we've done that. We haven't won as many games as we would have hoped, but we won our share. And we did it with a great group of young men that are tremendous role models, and I'm very, very proud of them. I've been really blessed. Been blessed in these 31 years in the National Football League. I've worked the last 7 years for the best owner, the best president in the league. I can't think of one time when I went home at night and said, I wish we had this. If we had this a little bit better, if we could do this, we'd have a chance to win. Anything that a coach wanted, you had, and they just made it so easy to try to get things done. And I'm thankful to the Lord for the career that I've had. My wife and I talked, and we just felt that this was the right time. You don't always get to go out on top. It's hard to go out on top because it's so much fun winning. When you're winning, you don't want to stop. But I think I've got a chance to do some other things down the road. I think I've got a responsibility to be home a little bit more, to be available to my family a little bit more, and to try to do some things to help make our country better. And I don't know what that's going to be, but I hope to do that. But I wouldn't trade these 31 years in for anything. I wouldn't trade these 7 that I've had here. This has been very, very special, and all of you have been part of it. And I thank you. I thank our staff that's behind you. Thank Jim and Bill, Lauren, and my daughter Tiara. And it's been awesome. It's been special. So don't shed any tears for me. I've gotten to live a dream that most people don't get to live. And what phase 2 is, we'll find out. But phase 1's been awful special and awful sweet, and I'm thankful for it. Well, my plan was that we would win a Super Bowl and we would walk off the field in Tampa, where it all started for me, and that would be the perfect time to retire with our second one. And it didn't quite work out that way. So after we lost in San Diego, I wanted to think, your initial thought is, I've got to come back, we've got to make up for this. This is not the way to go out. But Lauren and I talked, and then in the early part of last week, we had to go with our son Jordan, and he needed surgery, and that gave us a little more time to think and talk and get over the bitterness of the San Diego game. And just think, is this the right time? And there were a lot of factors that went into it, family-wise, what we wanted to do. And also, there was a sense for me that I know Jim Caldwell was following me, and Jim's going to do a great job. He's ready. He's going to be fantastic. We're going to keep winning. But when I did leave, I wanted to leave with pieces in place to still win, and I think we have that. So it was a balancing act of when to go, and as I say, it's tough to leave when you're winning and you've got great guys around you. But Lauren and I just prayed about it, and we felt that this was the right time.